Hello everyone, Karen here. I'm popping in today to share my excitement with you and to announce that the doors to the new Earth Ascension Temple open next week, the 25th of July. Now, you might have heard me mention this recently. I've talked just a little bit about it, not much, and maybe you're wondering what it's all about, so I thought I would give you a few more details. So importantly, this is about building a community of people who are on a similar path. It's about ascension, understanding that, we're not trying to get off of this planet. We're also not trying to call in alien spaceships so that we can get off this planet. And this is not about the rapture. It's none of those things. This is about understanding the technology of your own body and your consciousness, and how you can expand and evolve your consciousness. And that is ascension. It's spiritual awakening, basically. So this is a community focused upon spiritual awakening and all of the inner work that goes along with that, because we're not into spiritual bypassing either. I've been on this path for more than 30 years now. Awakening is quite the journey, isn't it? And as we walk along, our pathway, in fact, we probably go through upon many different pathways on the journey, right? And, I've learned that not everything is as it at first appears to be upon some of these pathways. So I'm not here to try to tell you what to think or believe. But I'm here to guide you so that you can find your own truth and purpose, guide you to finding your truth about why you're here on the planet right now, to help you remember who you truly are and what you've come here to do. Through my journey, as I mentioned, I've discovered that not everything is as it appears to be on the surface. There has been so much hidden from us. And it's taken me time, years in fact, to really trust myself, to trust that some of the things that I intuitively knew or knew from deep down within me are actually real, are actually true. And these things have actually happened and they've borne out over time. So I've spoken at length about the false ascension matrix. In fact, I would say it's become something of an area of expertise for me now, because I can see through the falsity of a lot of that stuff in the New Age teachings. And I know that it is leading people off track, or put it this way, it's leading them off of their ascension pathway, despite what it claims to, oftentimes. And so I want to be able to help you to discern for yourself what is truth and what is not for you, so that you can stay very clearly aligned to the pathway that you really want to walk. Now, I appreciate that sometimes we take detours off of that true path in order to learn things, which is, what I've done so many times, gone somewhere, looked at it, whoa, okay, I can see the untruth in this, and then I've pulled myself off of it and then realigned myself. So that some of it is purposeful, but I really want to help you to be able to see what you're seeing when you go along these little detours. Now, in 2006, that's a long time ago, I spoke about the transhumanism agenda. And that was pretty wild at the time. The girls in my meditation classes probably thought, she's really lost it this time. However, as much as it was hard to believe what I was saying at the time could even be possible, here we are now. And we are beginning to see the beginning of, actually it's quite well advanced already, but of this transhumanism agenda with, implants and things like this. And this is just one example of how my own knowing, how my vision because I am a bit of a visionary, right? So how my vision for the future has now proven itself to me to be true over time. And that's why I 100% trust what I get and I trust what I know, because I allowed it, the time to bear out and prove itself to me. And the thing is that all of these things, like the transhumanism agenda, the false ascension matrix, and those dodgy New Age teachings, all of these things are a very real threat to our ability to activate the divine codes within us that help us to stay connected clearly to Source, or God, or the divine, or the universe, whatever you want to call that. So now I say that we are in a trifurcation. That could be a word I made up, because I know that people talk about the bifurcation, 2 different pathways, but I see 3 different pathways currently. I see the transhumanism agenda and the false ascension matrix. Those 2 are very similar and kind of leading us off track. But the third path is the organic divine ascension timeline. And that's the one that I'd like to help you to stay aligned to, or become aligned to if you're not there already, if that in fact is what you choose to do with your life this time around. Time and time again, we've been tricked into believing that something is for our own good, or that it's the right thing to do. And this has been proven, especially over the last 4 years, to be not always the case, and it's not always the right thing, is it? But in actual fact, this trickery of leading us astray has been going on this planet for hundreds of thousands of years, actually. And this is one of the things that I really want to talk about much more, so that we really get a big understanding of actually what is up for grabs here, or what is at risk here. So that rather than be tricked again by following the wrong timeline going forwards, we can actually discern what's real and what's not. Forewarned is forearmed, they say. And so if you can understand what has gone before us on this planetary history, and what got us to this point in human Earth history, in actual fact, it's galactic history and cosmic history as well, because this is vast. When you understand that, I believe that you will be able to choose wisely. So you'll also understand then how the distortions got into this grid and how the false teachings got here. And all of this together will help you to discern the truth for yourself and to get that perfect alignment that I know that you want. So I want to share with you what I know about all of this. The Ascension Temple, then, is actually your body and it's your consciousness. So I want to help you to activate your own inner knowing. How do you do this? Well, by bringing more light, more consciousness into the cells of your body and awakening on a cellular level. And that's something that we also call the light body activation. So doing this for groups of people, sometimes very large groups of people at a time, is a skill that I have. So within the New Age Ascension Temple, I will be offering monthly teachings so that you understand our history and how we got here, as well as monthly meditation or activation sessions to help you to clear the density from your body, so that you can bring more light into your body and activate your DNA, which is your cellular memory. And from that comes the remembering of what you're really here for. So this is a monthly membership that I'm offering here. And it's a new community. I'm offering 20 people a special founding members price. And within the membership, you will get 2 classes each month live. plus a community space where we can discuss freely everything to do with our spiritual journey and our awakening experiences, because I know that you've had experiences in your lifetime too. And what I find in most of my client sessions is that people don't understand what's happened to them, what this means, what this could be. And so I want to open up a space where we can discuss all of this stuff freely. So all of the live classes that I offer will be recorded, so you won't miss a thing. And I think it's also important to know that this community space is not on Facebook. I found a separate forum space, so we don't risk being shut down or censored, like has been happening to some of my videos that I've tried to put out in the past when I've talked about things. So as well, when you join, you get access to many of my spiritual development classes that I've run, over recent times. And that's just to help you kind of get, up to speed with the types of things that I talk about and how all of it is connected. Actually, everything that I offer in my body of work is connected in some way, whether it's my mastermind, my private sessions, the intuitive guidance sessions, activations. It's all really part and parcel of my offering. It's what I'm here to do. Obviously, the longer that you stay within the community, the more information I can share with you, because it's a new community, and I take a wee bit of time to gather a lot of resources in there. But how I work best actually is when I'm invited to speak on a particular subject. So the more active that you are in the community by asking questions, the more information I can access and begin to share with you. And just to be clear, I get this information through the higher levels of myself, of my own knowing, connecting all the way back from higher consciousness, even into source, really, connecting down that stream of my own consciousness. I don't channel other beings. I'm not into channeling aliens and things like that. This is pure divine connection through my own source, through my own self. So all of this really takes the place of the spiritual development classes that I was offering previously. And it offers so much more, because in this space we can really talk freely. And I can go into so much more depth, depending upon how much more you want to know and the types of questions that you ask. I really, want to give you everything that I can offer you in this space. And I want to say as well that actually I had no intention of creating a community, to be perfectly honest. I didn't sit here and go, oh, I think I'll create a community. This is 100% internally guided and spiritually directed. And in actual fact, when I told my business coach that I was going to do this, she actually thought it was a really bad idea, and she recommended that I not do it. But I am here in service, and if my inner guidance says that this is what is required of me to offer this space, then I will do it, because I can see now, from the moment that I said yes to this invitation, very quickly I was shown the whole energy field that we will come together to create, and how important it is for all of us to do this. I know that I came here to find my people, actually to help my people. I know that many people got stuck here in this 3D matrix, and stuck and lost, and we have amnesia and all of this type of thing. And I came here to help them to wake up and to remember who they are, what they're here for, so that they can begin to activate their soul mission and purpose. And through that is how actually we all get out of this 3D matrix situation that we're in. So this community space that we're creating here is a big part of this, because it's about holding and stabilizing the energy. in our own body for the awakening. But also, I want to talk to you about how our body is directly connected to the earth grids, and how by doing this, we actually create a stabilization in the earth grid to actually shift the consciousness of the planet and the people here. And this is how, when we all come together and we create this field, this is how we begin to create the new earth experience for all of us. So our first class is actually on the 8th of 8th of August. Many people call this the Lion's Gate. And I want to be clear here and say, this is not a Lion's Gate activation or anything like that. So remember that we are not aligning to New Age teachings or anything to do with the false ascension matrix. Therefore, this is not an 8-8 Lion's Gate activation. This is an activation of the truth and the remembering within you of what is real here. So I've actually said much more than I planned to say now, but I hope that you'll get the idea of what it is that I'm trying to create here, and I hope that you will choose to join me. I have no doubt in my mind that if you like my work, if you like my style, the type of things that I talk about, I know that you are one of my people. I could talk for another probably 3 hours about our lineage as soul beings and, you know, indigo children and all of these different lineages. I will talk at length about this inside the Ascension Temple because it's really important. But trust me for now when I say that if you feel aligned to my work and what I'm talking about, I know you are one of my people. And I know that my mission here is to help you to wake up, remember who you are, find your soul purpose and mission, and activate that, because we need you here. We need you. There's a whole load of things going on this planet, and the more higher consciousness that we can bring in, the better it will be for everybody and for our children and for our grandchildren. So it's so important to me. I hope that you will choose to join. If you have any questions about anything, send me a DM or, ask me if there's a comments box underneath this video somewhere, and come on in. So I will put the link to join the waitlist. It's a waitlist at the moment because I'm offering the first 20 people a founding members price, so jump in quick. And it's a first come, first serve thing. And if you're on my waitlist, then I can give you the first option to get in the door as soon as it opens. And that is the 25th of July. So don't delay, get on the waitlist. I've already got 6 people on the waitlist, and I haven't even really spoken about it much yet. So I hope this is for you, and I hope that you'll join me in the new Earth Ascension Temple. Much love to you.